अस्सलाम वालेकुम व्यूअर्स, वेलकम करता हूँ उमर अली इंस्टीट्यूट यूट्यूब चैनल पर। आज की इस वीडियो में हम मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ अ वेक्टर बाय अ स्केलर के बारे में बात करेंगे। सो वीडियो को स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं। मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ अ वेक्टर बाय अ स्केलर। सो वेलकम टू उमर अली इंस्टीट्यूट यूट्यूब चैनल। वेक्टर सब्ट्रैक्शन से स्टार्ट करते हैं। द सब्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ अ वेक्टर is equivalent to the addition of the same vector with its direction reversed. Thus to subtract vector b from vector a, reverse the direction of b and add it to a. A minus b is equal to a plus into b minus into minus b, where minus b is negative vector of b. 6. Multiplication of a vector by scalar. The product of a vector a and a number n greater than 0 is defined to be a new vector n a having the same direction as a, but a magnitude n times the magnitude of a as illustrated. If the vector is multiplied by a negative number, then its direction is reversed. In the event that n represents a scalar quantity, the product Na will correspond to a new physical quantity, and the dimensions of the resulting vector will be product of the dimensions of the two quantities which were multiplied together. For example, when velocity is multiplied by scalar mass m, the product is a new vector quantity called momentum having the dimensions as those of mass and velocity. Number 7. Unit vector. A unit vector in a given direction is a vector with magnitude 1 in that direction. It is used to represent the direction of a vector. A unit vector in the direction of A is written as A dash, which we read as A hat. Thus, A is equal to A hat. A hat is equal to A by A. The direction along x, y, and z axes are generally represented by unit vectors I dash, I hat, j hat, and k hat, respectively. Fig 2.5a. The use of unit vectors is not restricted to Cartesian coordinate system only. Unit vectors may be defined for any direction. Two of the more frequently used unit vectors are the vector r hat, which represents the direction of the vector r, and the vector n hat, which represents the direction of a normal drawn on a specified surface. Number 8. Null vector. Null vector is a vector of zero magnitude and arbitrary direction. For example, the sum of a vector and its negative vector is a null vector. Number 9. Equal vectors. Two vectors a and b are said to be equal if they have the same magnitude and direction regardless of the position of their initial points. This means that parallel vectors of the same magnitude are equal to each other. Number 10. Rectangular components of a vector. A component of a vector is its effective value in a given direction. A vector may be considered as the resultant of its component vectors along the specified directions. It is usually convenient to resolve a vector into components along manually perpendicular directions. Such components are called rectangular components. So ये थी वीडियो जिसमें हमने मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ अ वेक्टर बाय स्केलर की बात की है। वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो वीडियो को लाइक कर दें और मेरे चैनल उमर अली इंस्टीट्यूट और मेरे चैनल उमर अली इंस्टीट्यूट को सब्सक्राइब कर दें। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। अल्लाह हाफिज़।